What's going on, YouTube? Out here playing around again. Got some parts. Just picked them up from the store. I'll make a new garden. Yeah, never mind the crappy looking grass there that needs to be cut. I'm building something for peppers. So we're going to do that instead. I grabbed 2 of these containers. They were, I don't know, $9. I grabbed some small air stones. There's a bigger version that I've been using on other things, and I've got 25 feet over here, 25 feet over here, so I should have enough airline to not only aerate this, hey, come back into focus, but also the hydroponic and the aeroponic type garden reservoir, which is going to change soon. Haha, can't wait for that one too. Anyway, I'm not going to waste a lot of time with this video. It's pretty simple what I'm going to do here. Air stone in there. I've got one for the hydroponics and the aeroponic type garden, and then I have one for each of these containers. I've got enough hose. Maybe I forgot to pull that out. I also had 3 ways in there so that I could go ahead and use one line coming off of my air pump manifold. I've got a giant air pump that I'm using for my entire greenhouse. Greenhouse. And I'm going to run one line off of there, tee it, and then it's going to be teed again and go one into one of these and then into the other one. And then the first tee is going to go all the way back to the hydroponics. Anyway, that's a long-winded explanation of what's going on. What I'm going to do here is we're going to pop this lid on here, and then the cups are going to be represented by the net cups. So what I'm going to do is just line them all up here. I already saw in the store that I could get 3, and I believe, well, it's weird. That looks like it's on its side, but it's not. That's very weird. Optical illusion. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and see how many I can get in here. I believe I saw that I could get 5 this way. Okay, well, 5 will fit comfortably anyway. Yeah, it's a nice straight line. But anyway, I saw smarter people do this, and they're only using like 2 plants per one of these, what are these, 17-gallon containers. My plan is I need somewhere to put the rest of my peppers, because most of them are in the aeroponic type garden. So I figured, why not do a Kratky type thing? And I'm going to try to get as many as I can in here. So I'm going to do 15 holes, I guess. And yeah, it's the way it's going to be. Why? Because when they get bigger, I can always pull out a bunch of plants and just leave 2, and then leave cups in all the holes. I have plenty of cups left over from planting and stuff. So that is the plan. So I'm not going to bore you with cutting the holes in this thing. I'll just come back whenever it's done and set up and looking pretty. In the meantime, I got a couple videos I need to go shoot in the greenhouse. So I'm going to do that, and I will come back here when it's a little bit darker. Alrighty, I'm back. It's just out shooting other videos, but now I am back focusing on this. Alright, I double checked. I have, and excuse the wind, I can already tell it's going to be a problem. I've got 26 peppers that need to be put out. So instead of 5 across by 3, which would obviously be 15, times 2 would be 30, I only need 26. So what I thought was, go ahead and do 4. It's so weird, the cups look like they're like on their side, but they're not. Optical illusion, very neat. Anyway, I figured obviously they will get moved around a little bit. They'd be more like so here, and I'm going to try to keep them as close to the edge, all the edges here, as I can, and that way I can create maximum amount of space in the center. But I'm pretty much going to do 4 by 3 on one of them, and the other one is going to have 2 extras right in there like that. That way I can fit every single one of my last peppers in there. Alright, well, that was a short interruption here. So let's look at the way this thing is looking whenever we're done. And let's get this thing in full operation, man. Let's go! Alrighty, I'm out here drilling away in the rain. And one thing that I've found that's kind of helping me is whenever you're drilling, go ahead and do your corners first. Makes it a lot easier. Come back, do your middle, do the same on the other side, 4 corners, and then do your middle, and then from there you can just pretty much space out your stuff I'm not using any measurements. I'm just eyeing it up. I use my cups. I just set them right here, like, I want one right about there. And then I see where the drill bit actually puts it, and that's how it happens. But, yeah. Alright, so that was a little quick tip there. Also, one other thing, I am using my drill on forward for the majority of the cutting. I've found that if you go forward, I know everybody has different theory on go forward, go backwards for a clean cut. I don't know, if you go forward like half the way and then backwards the rest of the way, with this drill bit, that is, it seems to work really, really good. So, I'm going to get back to cutting, and I already have the other one done here. This is the one with the 2 extras, so this is going to be 14, and the other one's going to be 12. So, but we're going to get back to that in a second as the wind picks up and the rain comes. Alrighty, we're all drilled up. As you can see, these are the differences between the 2 lids. They're stacked on top of each other, and as you can see, the top one is the one with the 2 extra, so you can see how much extra spacing the other one gets, which is actually not bad at all. If this was taller and had a lot more gallons, it probably would be good for them for the rest of the season. But for right now, looks like we've got a water reserve for my peppers. So, I also drilled a 1/4-inch hole over here so that my 1/4-inch air line will fit right in there. Bam! Look at that! Alright, well, we've got air stones to hook up, water to add, and peppers to add. So let's do that. Let's get this garden underway. Alrighty, back here again, and now we're under the 60-watt bulb that is shining in the greenhouse here. This is how it's all set up. I got my Sharpie ready to label the inner cups, which I did not do. I don't know how good that's going to come up, but if you see, I just put the water level just coming up onto the cup. Not too much. I don't know. I'm hoping that I'm not going to drown the plant. Another thing, if you can see right in there a little bit, a lot of aeration going on. That little air stone is working its butt off. I've got the other one right over here. They're right in line with all of the buckets that you cannot see because it's dark. But got my other guy right over here. One's a red ghost. One, right? No, white peach ghost is over here. And this guy is a red ghost. So they are my first volunteers here. Now, all I have to do is go ahead and plant out everybody else, marking their cups, their inner cup, because the outer cup, for some reason, I thought that was a good idea. I marked all of the plants on the outer cup. That way, you know, it makes it harder whenever you reuse the cup. But anyway, that is my little garden here. Another little garden. I may or may not incorporate it into the aeroponic type garden and the hydroponic type garden, but that has more changes coming to it very soon. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because we're constantly changing around here, and we've adapting, all that fun stuff. We're adapting to the conditions. No, we're not. Just trying to make things a little bit more efficient. One other thing I wanted to mention about these guys. I will put them all in here, but I am going to be closely monitoring these for the next, 3, 4, 5 days, like really intensely. Trying to find out, because this is like a Kratky type design. So as the water level drops, you're going to get more aeration into the top roots that are out of the water. I do not want that to happen, and some of my smaller plants, which are over here, hidden away in the darkness. Alrighty, battery died. Alright, well, like I was saying, I am going to be closely monitoring this thing for the next few days specifically, and probably after that as well. But definitely for the next couple days, because some of my smaller plants, which you can't see, that are over here, because I'm on night vision with this camera, some of them are barely coming out of the cups, and the rest of them are hanging down real long out of the cups. So some of them, like this red ghost here, will be doing great, but some of the little ones, like a couple of those red fatales and stuff like that, if you saw the update on Monday, they are probably not going to be doing so hot. So I definitely want to buy a couple more of these things. These seem like a really great idea. I have a great idea coming for the hydroponic / aeroponic type garden over here. So you want to come back and check out all that stuff. So hit that subscribe button, because I've got so many changes coming. I think I said that already, but whatever. I had to charge a battery. Well, technically, I just changed it. But anyway, yeah, I've got plenty more changes coming. I am so excited about everything that's going to be going on with this garden. Especially those two gardens down there. The hydroponic tube across the back wall of the greenhouse, that is going to be expanded. My aeroponic type garden right here in the buckets, that is also going to be expanded. These guys, I'm going to expand on these. I've got all kind of changes coming, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you can come back and check out all of my awesome updates and stuff. Hopefully everything is going great. Like I said, I'll be monitoring these guys for quite a while and making sure that I'm not screwing up. But it's bound to happen sometime. Anyway, that was a quick garden building video with me. And don't forget to throw me a thumbs up if you thought this was halfway entertaining at least. And don't forget to do all that fun, happy social media stuff down below. And I will catch you in the next video. So, until then, later.